Hey, what is up guys? It is me, AmatureKiLLer, bringing you a video on Dragon Ball Idol. Excuse my finger, but, you know, sometimes you get like a little something on your finger, and you gotta take care of it. For this video, we are looking at the SSS tier list. Now, as you can see, you might be like, damn, Amature, we got tier 1, tier 1.5, tier 2, and tier 3. Now, tier 3 is the least commonly used, and tier 1 is the one that are more beneficial and more better to use. Now 1.5 is like, you should put on the team, okay? But it didn't really make sense to do it this way for SSS, okay? So basically we switched it up. So this is what I mean by switching it up. We separated each SSS into attack tier list, skill tier list, and defensive tier list. Now we're gonna look at the attacks tier first. So in tier 3, which is basically the one that you don't really want to put on the team because it is not, don't get me wrong, any SSS unit is very good to have on a team, but the only thing is that they're not really beneficial to have, especially some of them. So for example, Super Saiyan God Goku, I have him just to have him, but I will never use him. Like, he is not a unit where I think he might be very beneficial to the team unless you want to have him with Iron Wall and Kame. And I've seen people run him like that, but he's not that good. Now, in tier 2, we do have the Super Saiyan Blues. Now, the reason why I put these two in tier 2 is because these two together are a powerhouse. Now, no one is really going to spend $600 on Goku Blue and Goku Vegeta. Very nice! No one's really going to spend $600 on both of these units. So for $1,200, you get both. Now, it's not smart or wise to put them on the team, but since the recent update, if you have Super Saiyan Blue Goku, any Vegeta will have convergence. So even if you have a Super Saiyan God Vegeta, you get convergence. Now, Janemba is, in my opinion, could be one of the units that could be a very good unit, but there's not many stats or videos or even, you know, people running him on teams that you could be like, wow, you know what, I'm gonna try Janemba because he's an absolute beast. So like if there was more videos on him, or even like more people attempting to use him, then it would be more beneficial to be like, hey, you know what, here's a tier 1 person. But me, I personally want to try him out, so maybe in the future I'm going to put him on the team and then see if this tier list will ever change. Now, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, I put him in second in tier 2 because he is now in the Hero Rescue. He's going to be the first attacking unit that you could get in the Hero Rescue that is actually very good. Now, Gohan is tier 1 because absolute beast. He is taken out of Hero Rescue, which is a shame, but he is a tier 1 unit. Same thing with Hit. Hit is just a massive damage dealer, to be honest. He can one-shot people, no problem. I saw a video of him one-shotting a Vados with full health and full shield. It did over 53 million damage. That thing was ridiculous, honestly. Now, we got Beerus, very rare to get. There was only one time to get Beerus, and that was from an event that happened a while ago. Hopefully it's going to happen in the year 1 event. I hope he is good, but he can honestly cancel out Cell's regeneration and anyone that has like health regen. Like, he is actually an absolute beast with that, you know, especially if Cell gets hit when he does, like, when he reaches his health at a certain point and then it goes back to that much. If Beerus hits him and it's Cell's turn to regenerate that health, it will honestly cancel out. So Beerus is absolutely a Cell monster, honestly. And we got Broly as tier 1 because he is VIP 16. You know, you do need about $16,000 to get Broly, so that's why I put him at top tier. He actually is very good. You know, he comes with counterattack, which does a massive amount of crit damage. Now let's roll this thing down, and now we're gonna go see the units in the skill tree. Now I only have 2 tier lists on the skill unit. We got tier 2 and tier 1. But now There has been recent talks on Roomshi being a really, really good unit on teams with Vegito and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but you need to run Roomshi slower than Vegito. Now, this list was made prior to this, like, discovery, we'll call it. But we're going to start out. So the reason why I put tier 2 Roomshi is because when I did have him, he wasn't really that tanky or wasn't really that good in the sense of, you know, his skill. But thinking about it, you know, matching him up with Vegito and making sure that he's slower than Vegito is going to make Vegito basically detonate. And then Roomshi's going to do it. So then Vegito's going to attack one more time and then detonate again. Although there is a skill cooldown, the first few turns, like I'm going to say the first 5 to 6 turns with Vegito are going to be amazing. And then at the end, after the 4 turns, like towards the end, it's going to be even more amazing. But Vegito as number 1, honestly, he is VIP 14. You do need about, what is it, $3,000 to get him. He is an absolute beast, though. If you have him on the team and you do end up spending that money, you will see a massive difference on power. He is an absolute beast. He's just a beast overall. Now, he is his own bleed team put together. So he has bleed and detonate at the same time. So he's like Majin Vegeta and Babidi put together. Beast. Now, Whis and Vados, these two units are honestly the best healers in the game. Whis comes with a 15% increase bonus to crit, also comes with 40% chance to control someone, and he does healing over time whenever he does a skill. Vados heals every time she does a turn to the weakest unit on the team that has the least amount of HP. When she does healing, she does a barrier shield above, the person, amazing. And also comes with, I believe, a battle aura or something. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm just, trying to go off with the top of my head, which I remember. Now, Gotenks, I think he's tier 1. I have him on my team, on my main team right now. He is an amazing unit to have. Now, on the team, he gives you Battle Halo. He can stun the back row. He can stun the whole back row if he wanted to, if the chances go right. And he can skill reduce. Now, when he does skill reduction, if he was to attack the back row, he takes the skill and he puts it on himself. That's honestly beast. Golden Frieza, heal reduction, bleed, terror. Honestly, really good unit. You could get him in the hero rescue as well. You could get these in the hero rescue, these two. So these two units are very good to have. Now, in the defensive tier, we're going to look at tier 3. Now, the same thing with Rose as I did speak with Janemba. Not that many people run him, so you can't really see different tests, but there is a meta right now with Janemba and Rose being together, because Rose does self-bleed on the team, and Janemba, when he has a bleeding status, he gains more percentage on the stage of doing the attacks. So honestly, right there, you can kind of see where we're going along with that one. But Rose is like Goku Black, okay? The only main difference is that he inflicts bleed damage to the whole team. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he was very good. Not that many people ran him, but the people that did run him really enjoyed him. But now, since the nerf, I have a feeling less people are going to run him. So that's why I put him at tier 3. He is very good, as I believe, as an off tank. I don't think he's going to be mainly a main tank. Same thing with Rose, he's an off tank. Now, when it comes to Fat Boo, I put him in tier 2 because you can get him in the hero rescue. But I think Fat Boo is one of those units that you can have in the beginning because of his chocolate effect plus taunt right when the game starts. So it makes the people have one less of a turn when they have to do their ultimate skill. So I think Fat Boo is very beneficial. He also has a lot of health as well. And when he dies, he comes back to life. So honestly, I think Fat Boo is very good as a tier 2 unit. You could also get him in the hero rescue. Same thing with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You could get him in hero rescue. He is honestly an off tank. You can run pressure and go on him. You can even run Kame and Iron Wall on him. I've seen a couple people run him, so just so he could live longer on the field, and he could do conversions to Vegito or any other Super Saiyan character that's on the field. He does have a guaranteed hit on his skill move, so if Cell is in third and he misses like the first 2 times, when Goku does his skill, it's a guaranteed hit, which also comes with a chance to stun. Now, if he stuns, even his normal attacks have a chance to stun, but if he stuns on his skill, then Cell is going to be like messed up for 1 turn, and then everyone is going to attack him and then potentially die, and yada yada yada. But very good unit to have, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, if you want to run a Vegito team. Like I said, there is Vegito, Goku, and Roomshi. That is the new meta, sort of say. But, you know, you guys can give it a try and see how you like it. Now, in Tier 1 defense, we got 2 units. We got Evil Boo, which is VIP 12. And then we got Champa. Now, Evil Boo has an amazing skill right off the bat. He reduces attack. He reduces the unit's attack, who attacks him, by 18%. Now, he is a great unit to have that is against Vegito, because Vegito has 5 stages of attack. Same thing with hit, and I believe same thing with Vegeta, I think Vegeta has 5 stages of attack. But whenever someone attacks them and has 5 stages, it can reduce the attack by 30, or the damage dealt by 36%, which is a huge amount, especially with Vegito. Also, he restores health when he dies, you know, he comes back to life. Also, at Tier 2 God, and you get him the, you know, Shinkaku capsules and whatnot, you level him up, he does gain an extra like 20% or even 40% more HP. I don't even know what the number is, but he becomes an absolute beast at Tier 2 God, or level 2 God. Absolute beast. Champa could be used as a main and an off tank, but he is more of a unit that, I don't know how to describe him, kind of like stays to his own, like he like is a defensive unit for himself. I do hear that against AoE type people, he is not that good. But yeah, that's, you know, and you also need $600 to spend for him, where, you know, you could definitely go off with other tanks to have him, like I said. But yeah, guys, in my opinion, this is the SSS tier list. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, if you guys would switch stuff around. And honestly, guys, leave a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it, and make sure to hit that sub button. We're not going to be streaming today because I do have a baptism to go to, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. Alright guys, peace.
Impressive.